There's just something about that man. There's just something about that man. I simply... There's just... I think I've spent enough time in the...
In Qing, there are brigands sowing chaos that call themselves remnants of the Yellow Turbans. Their numbers grow stronger by the day. And they're said to be far more brutal than we were in the past. I once told my Yellow Turban comrades to rise up and take back what was theirs. And now, some of those very same men prey on the innocent, slaughtering them by the hundreds. All of this is my own fault. I had no plan for what would happen after bringing down the Han. And now, I am constantly reminded of the truth. The truth of why you, a guardian of peace, reached out to me and remained by my side. It's undeniable. Yes, thanks to you. The seeds I've sown are spreading a festering blight that will consume all in its path unless we tear out the roots and set them ablaze. Only then can the Yellow Turbans return to their true purpose, just as it was when we scattered seeds of hope across the land. That is my resolve, and may it also serve as an answer to your mercy. Please help me. Come with me to Qing to eradicate the wayward Yellow Turbans. Good. You have my thanks.
The government forces look ready for action. Where's that Zhang Jiao gone off to this time?
Appreciate it.
There's just something about that man.
Why, yes. Can we talk?
I think I've spent enough time in the fields. Maybe I'll go learn how to handle myself. Huh?
The government forces...
Most interesting. There's just something about that man. I simply must get to know him.
Qing province is in dire straits. Yellow turbans turned brigands beyond Zhang Jiao's control are running rampant, ransacking as they go to feed their growing numbers. Their ranks now extend farther than the eye can see.
And what's worse, there is talk of Zhang Jiao regaining strength. And what if they join forces? Can you imagine the scale of such an army? We must prevent this at all costs.
So, we're in a race against time.
The volunteer army remains committed to this fight. There are some battles only we can win.
So be it. To each the glory of his valor. The azure sky must never suffer the yellow taint. Come, we shall slaughter them to the last man.
It's time to begin, comrades. Yup.
I am Zhuha, your steadfast wing.
Let us march. Our former comrades have ransacked villages and attacked the people. Their actions are unforgivable. We must brace ourselves and stop their rampage. Will you help?
Don't let anyone escape! Take everything they've got and gather them up! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family! No chance!
Should know the suffering of having tomorrow's food taken away. But you have forgotten. I will make you remember.
Believe this! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family! We can shut you up, you know.
Knows no words. We'll have to subdue him.
Situation. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. These guys aren't with the government forces. They're this strong. Who the hell are they?
Who am I?
This is it. No chance. No chance.
My former comrades, let me ask you, what is the true purpose of the Yellow Turbans?
Former comrades? Wait, you're not.
Do not involve the innocent.
No chance.
Where is the peaceful world we all dreamt
This
of?
officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
We're just struggling to survive here!
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. There we go.
to be by your side.
This officer bows
Always.
before the might of the Sun family.
If they all suddenly grown a spine, we better get in there if they're all struggling.
We've lost it all. No home, no family. If we don't have it, then we gotta get it from somewhere, you know?
Take what you do not have. A tragic chain of events. One stemming from my own deeds. Now I must right this.
Hey, hey! Raiding a village? That's a disgrace to the Yellow Turban. You better listen up, or I'll force you to! Advance, now!
Nothing beats them. I have something worth fighting for.
Lord Zhang Jiao, you're alive? Listen, we needed some supplies from the village and...
You were told I'd die.
Not this time.
As you can see, I have come to right your wrongs.
Why now?
Beats them.
This is the only path we could take! Lord Zhang Jiao, a great sage! You're alive!
You're the man from before. See, so you were trying to halt this madness.
Wasn't too much help, I'm afraid. But with you here, everything will be fine.
Nothing beats them.
Got quite the loot. Let's join up with the main group. Start the advance! Take this!
No dreams or hope left for me in this world.
Still just as powerless.
We'll take our punishment later, Lord Zhang Jiao. No chance. But we still want to fight with you. Show them your man. Good eye. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Dare I believe that?
I never wanted food taken from someone else. With Lord Zhang Jiao here, we could go back to being the old Yellow Turbans.
Think that I would become the salvation of those who have needed so many wrongs.
Now it's time to show our solidarity. Ready yourselves at once.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Good news at last. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
I can't tell who's friend or foe anymore. I'm bolting before I'm dragged into more wrongdoing.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. No chance.
Believe this.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Rushed in to aid me. I don't know what this means
This
to me.
officer bows before the might of the Sun family. Take this! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family! No chance! No chance!
Heaven sent. You have my gratitude for such brilliant contributions.
Can't believe this.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
No point in regrets.
Those without conscience have been subdued. The village is safe, for now.
The Yellow Turbans have overrun this area. It should be easy enough to wipe out. Begin the advance!
Government forces are surely aware of this commotion. We cannot allow ourselves to fall here. I need your help. We must take out the commander of the government forces and get through this.
No chance!
The Yellow Turbans appear different.
Are you different from those wreaking havoc in these parts? This is no longer a clear-cut problem.
Our answer, both them and I'm afraid I am still trying to figure that out.
So, you've gathered many under your banner again, Jiao. Tell me, do you have it in you to lead them well?
This is an opportunity to make it right, and I will not let it slip away.
Jiao, Zuluan, what are you doing here? What do you intend to do?
First, I have unfinished business to attend to. That's all I can say for now.
You, huh? Well, to be honest, I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back!
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we know. An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
So it is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent. So we have a duel then. Be warned, I shall not hold back.
What is this?
This officer
time I
bows
see
before
you,
the might of the Sun family!
you're finished!
How incredible! You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
Must retreat.
Counting on you.
I'll show you how it's done. Nothing beats
It's simply invested. Just forget I was ever here. Until next time.
I have something worth fighting for. Nothing beats this.
Felled by dozens of necks. Defeat. This will not be where I die.
This should work.
Really?
Nothing beats this.
Not done yet. I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now. Here's my
This should be just fine.
Behold my power!
Not this time. This should work. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Strength fails me. How could I be beaten in battle?
Not this time. Not this time. Not over yet. Not this time. Not this time. Here. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Done. The resolve was stronger than mine.
Not over yet.
Even when doubting themselves, they truly strive to change.
I'm making my way
Forged
up!
their former allies and routed the government. Certainly determined.
Nothing beats this. This should be just fine. Not over yet. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Been easy.
The previous battle changed something in Zhang Jiao. Is it your work, Zulu One?
Steel yourselves, Yellow Turbans! We will push the government forces back so that we may embark on our new path. Commence the advance!
All right! Attack! Give it your all!
Damn bandits in yellow! How are we getting pushed this far back?
You can stop with calling us bandits. Because from today on, the Yellow Turbans will be reborn.
Nothing beats this.
And I think this day would come.
Predictable! We fight!
I have something worth fighting for. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Can't believe this!
Time is underway. Not over yet. Not over yet. This should work. Can you handle this? Nothing beats this.
I can't believe this!
Take this. Take this.
Nothing beats this. Another bullet. This should be just fine. Not this time. Another bullet. This should be. Nothing beats this. There it is. There it is. There it is. Here. Nothing beats this. This should work. Nothing beats this.
The yellow turbans are back. They've regained much strength.
Nothing
Troubling.
beats this. This should be just fine.
How's this?
Can you handle this? Time to this should work. Another bullet.
Let's give it to them.
There it is. This should work. Nothing beats this. Time to move on. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Supposed to be a ragtag gang. Damn it all.
So it's over. Now I must explain to them why I am
How could Lord Jiao attack us? We were only following in his footsteps.
Yeah, we had to steal to survive. There was no other choice. So why is he doing this? Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear any more preaching. If you're gonna kill us, just get it over with.
Hear me, all who once stood by my side. You have forsaken your duty as yellow turbans, and become beasts that prey on the weak. The oath you swore to those you hold dear has vanished from your souls, only to be replaced by the gaping maw of avarice. Such beasts are destined to turn on each other in the end. Even if I didn't stop you, your only path would lead to ruin. But I chose to punish you with my own hands. And the reason for that is I, the great sage Zhang Jiao, forgive you. Only I am beyond redemption. It was I who failed to tell you why we took up arms against the chaos. All of you. Look at your hands. They are not only for taking. They should also be used for giving. The peaceful world of my dreams is only possible if we all wish each other the gift of life. I will once more put my faith in the hearts of men. So please, have faith in me as well. Let us return to our shared path. And this time, we will bring justice to this broken age.
Lord Zhang Jiao, are we really still...
Lord Zhang Jiao! Lord Zhang Jiao sure does give a great speech. Look at him. You can see their minds changing. But when I was breaking my back, trying to set them straight, they weren't having any of it. Lord Zhang Jiao is incredible. I'm so glad he's still alive to be with us. But still, doesn't this leave you a little on edge? He might just go wild again if we lose him. Now you're talking. The Yellow Turbans are nothing without their leader. We gotta guard him with our lives. I wonder how much of his message really stuck with him. I get the feeling it's not gonna be all meat buns and wine. But a heart full of doubt has no room for comrades. So we'll just have to trust the path we're on.
You think more deeply than your demeanor suggests. Yes, bearing the weight of a hero is no easy task.
Right. A hero. Is that what Lord Zhang Jiao means to me?
Ziwan, you must ready yourself for the trials ahead. Zhang Jiao's vision will shape the age to come.
Thank you for staying by my side. Am I really still walking the path my dream has laid before me? The one true path to salvation for all. So you were listening when I spoke earlier. With the allies we regained in this battle back in the fold, we can consider our army evenly matched with the government forces. I have once again seized the reins of great power, and with that great power, I will make them see that no man of this world has the right to persecute or steal from another. Because one day, the fangs of vengeance will inevitably turn on the wicked. And once they've accepted the truth, a new dawn will rise to greet them. I must also be vigilant, so that my renewed strength is not twisted into a weapon against the weak. With you at my side, I will not repeat the sins of the past. Just a little longer. Stay with me. When all of this is over, now's not the time. I must walk the path before I dare glimpse into my dream's horizon.
Zhang Jiao. He should have been finished, but now he has united his wayward followers once more. This is not the same man whose despair over the chaos wrought by his own men nearly drove him to ruin in Ji.
Not at all. I once dismissed them as a rabble of peasants, but now they have a real leader. This does not bode well.
Outnumbering them won't suffice. If we engage them directly, both sides will suffer heavy losses.
It sounds like you're being cowardly, but being realistic. We should seriously consider peace, or at least a truce.
Out of the question.
Dongzhuo!
Are you so eager to defile the honor of the throne? The Yellow Turbans are a herd of cattle. If you don't yoke them, whip them, and lower them to beasts of burden, it's only a matter of time before they stampede.
That's going too far.
Right. Your flock of volunteers comes from the same peasant stock. Consider the Yellow Menace a feast for our wrath. Our blades will cut them to shreds, and their blood shall slake our thirst for vengeance.
So, Dongzhuo has finally chosen to act. Negotiation is the last thing I'd expect from him. In fact, I believe he intends to slaughter us all as traitors to the throne. We've held our own against the armies of the Central Plains, but not with the cavalry of Western Liang reinforcing them. If we don't strike now, we may soon find ourselves backed into a corner. We must have the courage to charge into the coming storm. We march. Our blades shall carve a path through flesh and flame, right to Dongzhuo's throat.
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Can't believe this officer bows before the might of the Sun family. This is it. No chance. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Advance, everyone.
This
behind
officer
me
bows before the might of the Sun family. This area is under my control.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we know. This is how it's done.
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see how things shake out. Have a golden opportunity here. Charge!
No chance. No chance.
I'll show you how it's done. Time to nothing beats this.
The curtain draws near.
I have something worth fighting for.
Get ready. We can do this. So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
In our favor. We can now face them without worry. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
I wish to be by your
This
side.
officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Let's go. Take this. Eat dirt!
No chance.
Behold my power!
No chance.
Take it! You're finished! You are...
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
How could I be beaten in battle?
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Not even close to being done.
Can you handle this?
This is it! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Commence the advance!
This is it! No chance! No chance! No chance!
It is you. Fighting those we know is never easy. You make for a formidable opponent.
I'll show you how it's done. Not this time. This should work. Nothing beats this.
Failure!
Not over yet. Can you handle this? I have something worth fighting
This is
for.
how you do it.
Time to move it. This should be just fine. This should work. Not this time. Time to move away. This should work. Nothing beats this. Here, time to this should work. Nothing beats this. Let me see what you can do.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches. What just happened? That it? This isn't over. This isn't over.
I'll show you how it's done. Not this time.
What just happened? It can't be.
Nothing beats this.
Time to start. Just starting. Just starting. This isn't over.
I have something worth fighting for.
This way. What just happened?
Beats this.
Damn it!
Time to
Okay, that it? This isn't over. This isn't over.
Not this time.
Really?
Not this time. This should work.
Damn it! No, no, no. It can't be.
Nothing beats this.
No, no. It can't be. Okay, okay. That it? Not done yet. I'm still needed.
Not this time.
That means I must fall back for now.
Whoever gets sentimental loses. Now, let us fight in earnest.
Do it like you mean it. No chance.
Shouldn't have been this.
This officer
That did not go
bows
as
before
planned.
the might of the Sun
I
family.
must try again later.
This is not the time to press on. Let us bide our time. Now we make the attack. It's Providence.
Why come running out here? You wanna get your skull smashed? Taste pain!
No chance. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
No chance.
This appears to be as far as we come.
far as we go.
It seems idealism can only take one so far. No mistake. Our ties are deep and powerful. Positive of it.
Get ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Begin advancing! You've rushed in to aid me! You don't know what this means to me!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Here's the resistance is futile.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Start the advance!
No chance! You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
No choice but to retreat.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
Up to you.
This is the end for me.
This officer
All right, stop
bows
it already.
before the might
I
of the
can't
Sun
bear this
family!
any longer. Been put in a difficult position. Yet, it's all for naught if we give up now.
My observations do not deceive me. You are unstoppable, mighty one.
Can you handle this?
Ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training!
Just forget I was ever here. Until next time.
Time for a good old fight! Get ready!
Not this time.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
Not this time. Not this time.
Can't believe this.
Nothing beats this.
Can't believe this.
Nothing beats this! Can you handle this? Time to this should be just fine. This should work. Not this time. This should work. Nothing beats this. Time to hold away. Can you handle this? Over it. This should work. Nothing beats this. Time to hold away. Not this time. That's more like it. There it is. Not this time. Can you handle this? This should work. Nothing beats this. Let me see you can do this.
You sure know how to fight!
We finally have a clear path to Jiao. He seeks to rule by exploiting the people's selfish desires. If he is not defeated, they will never know life without suffering. I am Zhang, General of Heaven, and with the wings granted to me by the Divine, I shall take to the skies once more. Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side, for together we shall seize a new age of peace with our own hands.
That bastard Jiao has defeated my forces once again. He's clearly more than the feeble wretch we were expecting.
So, the Yellow Turbans are different from before?
Zhang Liao, I sense that you are skeptical. You are right to be. From the brink of ruin, he managed to twist fate into his own favor. That is the only explanation. And now he rides that tide as it sweeps away the power of the Han. It's an amusing turn of events.
Even among our allies, there are those who fear drowning in their wake, calling for appeasement. I'm certain their avoidance of all-out war is mere self-preservation. It's a reasonable, albeit selfish, stance to take.
Lord Dongzhuo, will you fight them to the end with no offer of peace?
That yellow rabble is little more than a starving pack of wolves. They can be tamed for a time, but they'll bear their fangs soon enough. Crushing such beasts under the weight of raw power is a pleasure only the strongest can enjoy.
Huh.
I think my hero might not be Lord Jiao after all. Oh, don't get me wrong.
I have nothing but respect for the man himself. But looking ahead, I'm just not sure if he's someone I can follow to the edge of the earth. What if, now hear me out, what happens after he wins all these battles and brings peace to the world? I was just wondering what purpose I would serve by his side. Lord Zhang Jiao's dream is for everyone to live quiet lives in a peaceful world, right? That doesn't really leave much for me to do with these arms and legs of mine. So that's why I want to be more like you two and go find a hero of my own to throw my strength behind. Of course, that means parting ways with the Yellow Turbans and Lord Zhang Jiao. You won't hold it against me for leaving, will you? Call me a traitor and all that?
Hear that? Apparently, we're quite the fearsome pairs, Zilwan.
Aren't you, though? And the Guardians of Peace would do anything for their chosen hero, right? Huh? How am I wrong?
You know, you're hardly the only one to misunderstand us. That's probably because so few have been bold enough to ask directly. But you should also remember this. We are not blind followers of the heroes we choose. Our true purpose in this world is to bring about peace and to guard it thereafter. And we search for heroes to stand behind who can fulfill that purpose. Does that make sense to you?
So then, you're not going to cut me down for this?
Exactly. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yes, I got it! Your role in all of this makes such perfect sense to me now. And I think I've realized something else as well. The reason Lord Zhang Jiao changed after you two showed up. So, turning on your master is not a death sentence. I'm very glad to hear that.
Well, that might not apply to everyone.
My apologies. I think I'll stop digging my own grave here before I find myself buried in it. For the time being, it's full speed ahead toward the peace our commander is fighting for. I can still go off in search of my own hero after we see this through to the end. Wow, what a relief, I tell you. With better days just on the horizon, it's great to have you both by Lord Zhang Jiao's side. I mean that, with all my heart.
A military force is gathering?
Smells like trouble brewing.
They're considering a truce with the Yellow Turbans? So, it's finally come to this.
Hey!
Seeing the Yellow Turbans
Impressive. Thank you.
The Yellow Turbans are clashing head-on with the government forces? Could this really be it?
Oh, you're a warrior. Haven't seen you before. We hold tournaments here from time to time. You're free to join whenever you wish. When there's no tournament going on, you're welcome to train here as well.
A military force is gathering?
Smells like trouble brewing.
military force is gathering?
So you've come. Let me ask you in earnest. Guardian of Peace. Why did you spare me the punishment I deserve? I was once told by the one who taught me the art of peace. Use this power to help those in need. But lose your way, and you shall face the wrath of a guardian of peace. That day, in my darkest moment, it was you, a guardian of peace, who appeared before me. I was to be judged. I accepted my fate. But then, you spared my life. And not only that, you became the very wings that have taken me to these great heights. If you have truly been sent to me by the Divine, then I wonder if I have proven deserving of such a blessing. Is that so? Then I can carry on without regret. Was it I or you who first took the other's hand? In the end, it matters not. I wanted to live on, because I had something greater left to achieve. And that wish found its way to your heart. My journey to redemption is nearing its end. After the final battle, I shall accept judgment from the Guardians of Peace. It's time to begin, comrades.
Right away.
Yeah. Yup.
I am Jiao, your steadfast wing.
Let us march.
Trust in me, Yellow Turbans. We shall march on, defeat Dong Zhuo, and by our hands realize a new world of peace. And the advance!
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. This area is under my control.
Zhang am determined to accomplish.
So, push things back to even ground? Still, can't let our guard down yet.
How many times have you crossed blades now? I shall face you as a fighter of the volunteer army.
No chance. You call that an officer?
No chance.
No.
I cannot give up.
Well done. Your unwavering righteousness has led Zhang Jiao this far. I see that now. I shall withdraw for now. But my brother's doubts are clear. We shall meet again.
The volunteer army has retreated? That means we're next.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
I have something I want to ask both you and Zhang Jiao. So let us talk through words and our blades.
Some drink. I will now tell you what I intend to accomplish as the leader of the Yellow Turbans.
So you remember. Let me hear it after our weapons have done the talking.
So it is you.
This
Fighting
officer
those we know
bows
is
before the
never
might
easy.
of the Sun family.
You make for a formidable opponent.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. No chance.
I'm tired of this.
No chance.
I'm ready to hear your answer.
What I must achieve, as the great sage Zhang Jiao, is a realm where none are oppressed. So we must force the government forces to surrender. Their power alone cannot make the people still. This conflict has proven
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The tide the Yellow Turbans unleashed far greater than I imagined.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Weak stick
This area is under my control.
Strong. The Yellow Rabble are a problem now that they've regained their numbers. But that also makes them easier to break. Attack the surrounding villages and make them buckle.
We march at once!
The government troops are raiding the village. Please stop! Don't take anything from us!
Let's go. We must lend a hand to the villagers.
All right, good! This is my time to shine. I'll make sure they get to safety.
The advance!
Such a sensitive bunch, so easily swayed. Eradicate the rest of them while Zhang Jiao is busy elsewhere.
You're a merciless one, Lord Dongzhuo. Right there. This officer. Let's show them what Western Leon's cavalry are made of. We march at once.
Well then, are you ready? I'd like to test just how good you really are.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
I can appreciate prudence.
Onward to glory. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Ordered an attack on the villages? That would only drag in the innocent as well. This far, still uncertain what was right. But you helped me make up my mind. Dongfeng, split up and rescue
the villages. We will not let the people suffer.
Bows before the might of the Sun family.
I shall accompany you too. As ever, my sense of righteousness is aligned with yours, my brother. Advance now!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
This officer will take down the might of the Sun family. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
The yellow turbans are helping us? I don't know what to believe anymore.
Burst into aid me.
You don't know what this means to me.
Let us shout it.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Just as we hoped. Take him down!
Begin advancing.
Your stare has been fixed on me for some time now, but I know not why. Might I inquire the reason?
So impressive. I can barely hold back from pledging my service to you. Your name's Jiao.
No chance.
I beg of you! Make me your underling!
I remain perplexed,
No chance.
but we'll speak later. Focus on the foes ahead for now.
Listen to what I have to say? Bows before the might of the Sun family. It's a promise. Let's hurry then.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
The volunteer army split from the government forces? What is this about?
It means that I've gone back to my principles, Zhang Jiao. Just as you did. We cannot stand idly by in the face of their suffering.
And you and I fight the same enemy. Members of the volunteer army, let us fight alongside one another, at least for now.
This appears to be as far as we go.
My brother says we're siding with you, lot.
This officer
Honestly, not a
bows
bad
before the
call
might
after
of
all
the
that
Sun
we've been
family.
through.
Can you handle this?
Defeated the government forces.
This officer bows before the might of the
We
Sun
must
family.
leave to bring down Dongzhuo. I ask you now, will you keep living as perpetual victims, or will you fight? If you would choose to bear arms, come to us. We will protect our loved ones and the future with
This
our own
officer
hands.
bows before the might of the Sun family.
Yeah! We can do it too! We're not gonna give up! We're going with him!
This is as far as the volunteer forces go. Not to go on alone, but I hope to see you change things.
Another warrior for hire? Jiao once hired someone much like you.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
I have something worth fighting for.
Zhang here!
Time to move Nothing.
this!
You sure know how to fight!
We are the cavalry of Western Leon! Witness firsthand the strict forge in the plains!
Pitiful situation.
Not this time.
Last dance. It cannot be. I've thrown myself into a trap.
You're Zhang Jiao. Never thought I'd get the chance to bring down the enemy's chief.
Nothing beats this.
You must be a hired hand of the government forces. You want my head. It'll take courage as well as skill.
Obliterate you! Eat dirt!
Not over you. Time to move away.
See that? We pushed back
This
a well-trained cavalry!
bows before the might
We can
of the
do
Sun
this!
family! No chance!
Only one of us leads alive.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
Strategist's expectations. Time to withdraw.
Well done! Most impressive.
This area is under my control! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
Guardian of peace would lend its wings to the leader of the rebels. So, you will not choose me in the end. Let us see what fate the heavens grant you. The momentum of your cause is undeniable. It's only because the lucky bird has been on your side. Zhang Jiao, submit to your fate decreed.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun
I
family!
will rip those wings away from you.
Preaches the way of reason to support an order led by beasts. You must realize this mistake. The government forces must be defeated.
No chance!
So shameful! That's so shameful!
No chance! This officer
I'm still
bows
needed.
before the might of the Sun family!
That means I must fall back for now.
No chance! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. No chance.
I have something worth fighting for. Not over yet. Nothing beats this.
It's been easy.
I can't give up. Yellow Turban's strength and momentum make the outcome plain. I must prepare for what comes next.
Hear me, Yellow Turbans. The world of peace you imagine relies on the trust you place in each other. Let us march to the end with our hearts as one. This time, we shall steer history onto the proper course.
A golden opportunity here. Charge!
So Zhang Jiao and the Yellow Turbans have caught their second wind? Then I'll grind them to paste and swallow them so they never rise again.
I, Hua Shuang, am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
Sense here!
Squash this blood-drunk herd of sheep.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Situation.
Good eye. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. No chance. No chance. No chance.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
It appears the resistance is futile.
This officer
Just the right
bows
time.
before the might of the Sun
Lend us a
family.
hand.
No chance.
before the might of the Sun family! You're incredible! Cast aside any anxieties that claim otherwise.
So it was you who spared Jiao. Has trifling sentiment chained you? Giving sweetened dreams to those who stand at the precipice of despair. Such cruelty from the enforcer of heaven's mandate.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
You've rushed in to aid me! You don't know what this means to me!
Jiao, you've whispered sweet ideals into their ears, only to send them to their deaths. What precisely do you intend to accomplish?
That means overthrowing thieves and tyrants such as yourself.
You don't intend merely to take our place, do you? If you desire something greater, prove you have the might to achieve it.
No chance! This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
We are prepared. Go! Crush them beneath the heels of our massive army!
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
Faltering. Only a little more, comrades. Keep pushing.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family!
I have something worth fighting for. Not this time. This seems just fine. Can you handle this?
Swarm as you will. Wretches remain wretches. I'll show you the gulf in power that cannot be bridged.
We will not give in to these beasts of the hunt. Let them take any more of us. Let them feel our pain and our spirit in the sting of our blades.
That's the spirit! There's no way we can lose!
Nothing beats this.
family.
The truth of power is what I would die for. And none can escape its ruthlessness.
It is done. The second journey ends here. What happens next is up to you. Peace. It has ended at last. I feel as though I've just awakened from a very long dream. When you rescued me, I also questioned whether it was real. But here we are, having come all this way. Finally, a morsel of praise. Few prizes are harder earned than this. We have taken back the peace that the throne and the Yellow Turbans stole from the people. This is as far as I go. The time has come for the Yellow Turbans to disband. Do not condemn me for forsaking my duty. I have carried the weight of this decision throughout our journey. We've brought down the court, at least for a time. No would-be tyrant will dare rear his head. But as it stands, the Yellow Turbans retaining power would only cast the world into disarray, neither becoming a pawn of the throne, nor rising as a new ruler was ever my goal. And besides, yes, I suppose you have a right to know my true thoughts, as selfish as they are. When I pledged to welcome my comrades back into the fold, I also offered them all forgiveness. But truth be told, I still find it impossible to forgive myself, because in the end, it was none other than I who deepened the world's struggles with so much needless grief. All this time, I have yearned for your judgment. That is, in spite of this longer life and renewed sense of purpose you've bestowed upon me. Which is why I must ask you, here and now, can one such as I be allowed to live as he chooses? Is a life darkened by the shadows of unforgivable sin even still worth living? But if I can truly be forgiven, then I wish to raise all within reach of my embrace up into the light. That is my answer to the divine will that spared me. Ah, if that is your wish, then I accept. Then let us be off. Didn't I tell you? When I took your hand, I never intended to let go.
Ah, Liu Bei. People speak well of your recent exploits. You've become quite the steady hand, haven't you?
Yes. I've been working tirelessly wherever I am needed to make this peace more than just a fleeting dream. After the war, our decision to remain under the court's command caused some to cast the volunteer army as dogs of the Han. However, by scouring the land for problems to solve and tending to the people with a gentle hand, we have put such concerns to rest. After all,
The volunteer army was built out of empathy for the commoners.
That's what I like to hear. And truth be told, I'm stretched just as thin as you are. As we speak, the throne's influence is spreading to every corner of the realm. Meanwhile, trying to govern such a diverse populace has brought new tensions to the fore. Jiangdong has a long history of dealing with cultures of all kinds. I can only promise to protect and lead them as one people. This duty I impose on myself also drives me to travel the land. I feel as though I am now faced with the very question I once pressed upon Zhang Jiao.
Zhang Jiao. Yes, of course. I'm sure the Guardian of Peace still stands by his side, even now.
Keeping yourselves busy, I see. Given your tireless efforts, I thought you could use a good healer. I've discovered a master of incense and herbs in a village in the mountains who has eased the pain of many. And he is said to be accompanied by a warrior of great power. Like you, I must also endure the throbbing head of one who rules with wisdom and restraint. Perhaps when I find myself at wit's end, I'll make the journey to pay him a visit.
Doctor, your medicine has done it again. Thanks to you, my son's fever has broken completely. I picked a heaping basket of peaches just for you. So please, enjoy them later.
Thanks. And tell your boy to get some rest.
I will. Thank you so much.